it's time for the season to get going for good. Graham Hansen, the last out of the tunnel for Barca. Feels like she could be the star of this team this season. The Barca on the pitch in their new strip and ready to make history once more this season. 4 titles, they won all of them last season, and this year the objective remains the same.
This season indeed is 5 titles because they are going to play for the first.
Kick-off at the Estadio Johan Cruyff. Barca kicking from left to right. Aisha Kamada, who can drive forward now. Kamada to the edge of the box where Pina's waiting. Deflection, corner. First breakaway goes to Barca. Field. Ball is all the way wide. Hit a Kirby. Left-footed cross to the back post. It's going to be easy though. This is Claudia Pina. Threatens on the left-hand side and nearly getting in there was Caroline Graham Hansen. Really fast start from Bernard Romel's team, who with 7.5 minutes on the clock here are really threatening Brighton. Well, there's the delivery from Graham Hansen then, who swings to the back post up with the heads and in the end clear.
In that way.
Corner taken short by Barca. This is Graham Hansen, it's to swing it in, flicked on, a chance of the back in here. This is Esme Brooks, who cuts inside onto a right foot and finishes gloriously. How good was that from Esme Brooks? Starting where she finished off last season and firing Barca ahead in the Trofeo Joan Gamper. Barca 1, Brighton 0. Glorious from Esme Brooks.
I don't know if it's better the run or the decision she takes to take it with calm and say this.
Very well out from the back on this occasion.
Fine, better.
Sydney and Payot here in a bit of a spot of bother. That will trickle out though. Who nearly provided the return ball, and now round the back Brighton come themselves. A chance here, and some defending for Martinez. The strike comes away, and what a goal! How about that? Super equaliser, and just like that, Brighton strike back. It's Kiko Seika who scores, and Barca are stunned. Barca 1, Brighton 1.
It's a golazo, like the definition is incredible. I think Katakoi couldn't do anything there, and that's the danger of having a player like Esme Brooks.
Growing also, how about this? Is it a nice take? A really nice take. He did a strike and over the top of the crossbar by captain Guijarro there, who lined up one of her typical long-range strikes, and in the end, over the top of the crossbar. Because Caroline Graham Hansen's round the back once more. Here she goes, the Norwegian away, and here they come once more. It's Seika, the scorer of the opening Brighton goal, driving forward. Brooks is trying to halt her progress. Here they come again though, the away team. There's the cross, and Katakoi claims well. But the English side, well, starting to threaten and show that we're not here to get rolled over on the counter-attack. Goes back towards Vicky.
Yes,
watch out though, because it's Vicky once more. Very deep at times too though, isn't she, Irati Claudia Pina? Really getting on the ball. Anyway, here come Brighton again. The switch, far side, finds the scorer Seika, who drives forward, who gets on the end of it. This is still Claudia Pina, who strikes and scores. That's how good she is, and that's how easy she makes it look. One ball over the top again by Patri, and the finish from Pina was effortless. Barca back in front, 2-1 they lead.
They make it look easy, like the way the connection Patri Guijarro and Claudia Pina.
Who are playing some good football and making this a real test. Here they come again. This is chance. The pass was just behind the wing. I think it was behind Seika, wasn't it? Yeah, and let Brooks back in. I think an offside flag was up too, maybe.
Yeah, because of course, like for a friendly, I think this helps you more than winning.
Graham Hansen, who can look to threaten to get across, and still Graham Hansen, and clear leaves it. In by Graham Hansen. Up go the heads, and Vicky Lopez, chance to shoot, cuts back, blocked. Vanegas got in there, and again, Brighton, I say. Here comes Graham Hansen, who strides forward and strikes and scores. Well, she truly is that good. Glorious from Graham Hansen, and Barca have 3, nicked back brilliantly, and that was a sublime finish. Barca 3, Brighton 1.
I'm telling you that in the physicality side, I'm impressed with this Barca team because we are in the pre-season.
Graham Hansen delivers right underneath the goalkeeper. That's an important header in there.
I felt some drops.
Well, just as I was saying, Irati, that for now we've been okay weather-wise. For Barca and this one, that's a giveaway in midfield there, and a chance here for Brighton to pull one back. The strike is well saved by Katakoi. Vital glove there. With an eye, Fran Kirby, who produced a clever little dink in the end.
She has
Brighton can't let her do that. Here she goes into full gear, and again, good defending. It's a really good switch, and Brooks has got some defending to do here. Can Brighton snatch a set? Hansen breezes past the fullback, and it's still Graham Hansen. Can she get the cross in? Nearly finds Payod. She's just too good, isn't she, Nati? That's the bottom line. It's just wonderful to watch.
Yeah, it was difficult there because it was almost...
So we're still looking for more. No let up after making it 3, that's for sure.
And it feels like it will...
In here too, Padri tries another one of those miraculous switches. Seika in the end is...
Hopefully not.
Feels like the first time that they've really got themselves on the ball in the last 15 minutes or so. Here we go then. Eva Payod gets up at the start of the second half. Tries for Seika, the scorer, to burst past Brooks, who's got a hold of her, and in the end gives away a free kick. Clear 1-2. Silly, really. Second goal for them would mean exactly that. In it goes. It's easy for Makami to punch. Pina driving forward and a handball. Esme can drive inside. Still Brooks strikes, and it's easy in the end for the goalkeeper.
It went center, but she just sees, like, she sees the spot, and then when she has to take the opportunity.
Nice ball in the back, you know, watch out here, because here comes Fran Kirby. Good pull back too, strike. Blocked for now, and Torrejon's got to be careful. Polish striker. Payod down the line into Brooks, across the face of goal. And very nearly touched just that. This is Haley down the left-hand side. Laid off wide left. Owen Martinez in a bit of trouble there. Good skill, good ball too, and really clever, smart, experienced defending by Marta Torrejon.
Yeah, she had to clear there to not complicate the things.
Looks as though she's going to be a starter for much of her first few months. And there's the corner, good header. Here, Claudia Pina steps inside, gets the shot away, and in the end it's far wide for a goal kick.
But you have to let Claudia Pina try from there, because she scores like 80% of them.
Oh, here they come on the counter-attack. And it's the goal scorer Seika who can stride forward here. Looking for an option back post, and in the end there's too much on that.
I think she doubted between kicking to the goal or passing, and when you doubt, you end up taking the worst decision. As we have a moment.
Festa de Gamper Estrella, and there you have it. There are the changes on the pitch. Jaw control for Barca. That's a lovely ball. Good defending though. So much of the ball, there hasn't felt that there's been any real threat on the Barca goal.
With the first team, and we have to remember that his dad was playing for Barca as a Hamburg goalkeeper.
Mark, a really good run this by the Brighton forward. Now Seika can stride forward. And another decent pullback, again intercepted by
and applauded by Pere Romeo. This situation where Barca knew how to run. We have to remember that the goal of Brighton came exactly. See also some of the youngsters going to warm up. One of them, Maisa Baja, who scored with 15 years the other day.
And a chance here for Brighton to potentially make it 2. Big chance for Seika. Oh, that's a really super stop that by Makami, on club debut. Looking very good indeed. And a really strong set of gloves there to deny Seika a second.
And that's that says it all.
23 minutes here. I mean, she's barely had the ball near her, it must be said, but that was a very good save indeed, when it looked as though Brighton was surely going to pull one back. In first intervention from her there, as Brighton tried to break up. Give away there by Brooks, who then brought down a marker. The switch wasn't great though, was it, in the end? As
Charlotte Hollander, that we said it many times, is the center back from La Masia, where all eyes are put on. There's a lot of hope with the progression of Charlotte. She already
away. Another good ball over the top here, and another chance in behind, which Maccabi is going to have to come for. Seika's going to stick it away, but the whistle had gone.
But well moved by Maccabi. I'm liking her this match. Of course, it was difficult to follow her on Dallas, but...
Spread right here for Brooks, who can step inside. Intercepted though, and Brighton put out the flames.
And that's...
Corner taken short by the visitors. Swung in, aloft to the back post. It's headed clear once and then twice.
Offside.
In the end, the offside.
Second half, and this far she's playing really well.
This time, Payod does win a free kick.
And the referee should start stopping this kind of situation.
Now Brooks Nice run about that to Claudia Pina, who's in behind here. This is Pina. Oh, goodness me. Just needed a touch of the back post. Stooping in was Carla Julia, who couldn't provide the contact. That's a nice flick by Caroline. Well cleared, falls only as far as Esme Brooks, who produces a decent attempt from the Liga F as Barca look to defend their crown. Here come Brighton again, then on the other end there's the cross to the back post, and again Mukami, and still Brighton are alive, but the ball had already gone behind, says the referee. Well, talk about MVP. She's making a name for herself, isn't she, Tyler Mukami?
What a goalie we have signed. Impressive, like no one expected her to come, no one.
Barcelona, but they're trying, you can see, to take advantage of Barca maybe rotating the pack a bit in these latter stages.